Okay. Good morning, students. Let's continue with or good afternoon. Let's continue with the unit number 4, which is called Geodemographics in Practice. In this unit, we are going to cover 8 points. Some of them are more theoretical, some of them are more practical. We'll integrate some exercise. Unfortunately, we cannot do it on the computer, but we will do it in a schematical way, and then we'll catch up afterwards. So the 8 points are the introduction, also some concepts of GIS in the market analysis, the demographics cluster segmentation, catchment profiling, spatial retail growth strategies and store location research, trade area analysis and store attractiveness methods. One of the examples is the Hughes model, the most popular of these methods mentioned in the point number 6, and some techniques for the weighting of the data, something that we already cover in class. Okay, so just as a reminder, remember geodemographics is deals with data about people and places, so links the information about the people and the locations where things are happening or happen. The problem is that data is normally available in an aggregated way, so that means summarized by zones like regions, constituencies, neighborhoods, and not at individual level. So what we are able to do is to basically compare group of populations or clusters of populations according to a spatial unit. Very important, the idea of spatial unit, and that's why we need to conduct interpolations. Interpolations basically to transform the data from the group to the individuals. Yeah. So or on the other way, we have a few individuals, information about individuals, and then we want to accept or create information for the whole group, and then we need to perform interpolations. And as a drawback, when we conduct interpolations, is the fact that we are committing a ecological fallacy, that you know what does it mean. In terms of market analysis, the departments face real problems to understand their market. So this is the main challenge. They want to launch a new product or open a new shop, and sometimes they feel like they are blind because they don't have spatially related information of the customers. Through marketing, many topics are covered, but basically the main ideas or the main concepts are grouped into the four P's: product, price, place, and processing. Here in this graph created by Harris in 2005, we can see the addition of promotion. Okay, so just some examples for products are the brands, the characteristics, the features, the way, the quality, the way it's packaged, place, is the coverage for that product, the distribution channels, if there's an inventory, the way it's transport, processing, of course, all related to data collection, data analysis, data dissemination. Here is where GIS plays a big role. Price, credit, discount, the way of payment, retail price, and of course, in promotion, you find things like advertisement, merchandising, personal selling, public relations, also which can get a huge benefit from GIS analysis. Okay, and so it's clear, even from the 90s, that GIS can really provide a very useful tool and to create the data management or to decision-making tool to integrate the different source of information into the market to produce proper analysis, and not only to analyze the data, also to produce attractive graphic displays of data in a map form. So to analyze the data and to deliver the results. The power of GIS, it's the ability to manage data from the number of different sources, so multi-source, and the capability to interactive visualization. So basically the same that I just mentioned before, you can mix in different type of information and display in a very attractive way. And which kind of answers, which kind of questions can actually be answered by GIS? at least 6 types of answers: the who questions, the where questions, how questions, what questions, when questions, and why questions. I think this is something general that you already covered in GIS 1, but applied to market research. For example, who are our customers? Yeah, who should our customers be? The potential ones. Where should we develop a specific product or a specific campaign? Where are those customers? How should we promote our products and services? What new existing products and services should we develop? When should we launch our new products and services? Why should the customers buy our products and services? So there is a big list of questions. You can have a look on the slide, but related to this, we'll have an exercise. So you need to create a market analysis or a scenario where basically you want to complete the whole cycle. It's a hypothetical exercise. So imagine, for example, now we are having a very special situation where there is a demand of specific products. Yeah, for example, masks or sanitizers or a specific kind of pharmaceutical product or something like that. And then situation is very special, and the scenario might be the company wants to or the government wants to distribute those products, but it really needs to know when, where, and in which way, and so on. So you need to basically try to formulate two of each questions, two questions for each group of questions, and answer those questions in terms of how GIS can actually help. So one example, the first question will be who are our customers? Yeah, who are the potential people who really need to get access to this, for example, mask? And then you can say those people working to the public, yeah, because if they get infected, it's much more easier for them to disseminate the sickness. For example, those ladies or guys working in a supermarket, yeah. So these are the type of people that you need to reach for the product, and then how the question should be. Which kind of, who are the potential customers or users, the people working on the supermarkets, yeah? How GIS can actually help to protect those people. So basically, you can make a map of all the supermarkets in Binduk, and then you can, once you have a map, you can create clusters, so to see which supermarkets are closer to each other. You can send them some people from the government, from the Ministry of Health, to basically provide what you have, and maybe make a list. So if you want to control if there is a shortage, make a list of who already received the mask, who didn't, and so on, and maybe do a short training on how to use it. Okay, so that's the idea, and that's the idea for the exercise. But I will, yeah, so I will make also the right platform or the right framework for you to work on that and also deliver. But just you should start working on that as a draft. Yeah, just take a piece of paper and you make your drawings, and then you can just prepare something like that. So GIS package perform and reach on functions, but many of them have weakness when it comes to business applications. So they are application in environment, in engineering, but not in business. One advantage of linking statistical methods with GIS is the fact that you can integrate GIS capabilities with the power of statistical analysis. Yeah, understanding the demographic profiles of their own customers. Business companies can evaluate the suitability of a particular geographical area for marketing effort. So sometimes it's not only about the information you have about the area itself, the territory. If you know how the people in a specific area is, the profile of these people, you can extrapolate this to the whole area. Yeah. So this is the example. If you know that the people in your area, in a specific neighborhood, they drive very specific cars, and this is something that you can basically observe, or this information can be collected by simple observation. Then you can assume that they might also like a high standard food shops or luxury, I don't know, products like maybe in terms of real estate. You can also promote luxury complex there or new constructions and so on. Okay, let me check the time. I think I should cut now here because it's becoming too long. See you in the next video.